That was Jimmy Davis. He's having trouble with his outboard. If that phone keeps ringing, I'm not going to get anything done.
Don't complain, it means more business.
Yeah. You know, what we need is either an answering machine or someone to sit in the office.
Hey, what about Hayden? He got help after he's finished school.
Not a chance. He's not interested.
Jeez, I reckon if my dad owned a boat shed, I'd want to live there.
Yeah, well, not Hayden. Mind you, I don't blame him for not being interested. I wasn't very interested in him as he grew up. I was always too busy with the business.
Well, maybe this is a chance to get to know him a bit better.
Yeah, well, I've tried that. You take my advice, Ben. When you and Carly start having kids, you spend as much time as possible with them. Let them know you exist.
You're making out you're the worst father that ever existed.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the best. I used to work 15 hours a day, 7 days a week, just to keep the business going and keep my wife and money. To Cynthia, money was everything. You know, I can understand Hayden not respecting me. He was brought up to believe that if you didn't have money, you were a failure.
Oh, he can't be that narrow-minded.
Yeah, well, that's the way he thinks. He thinks that if I didn't go broke, I'd still be married, he wouldn't be living in a caravan, and he wouldn't be going to that hick school, as he calls it. You know, I can understand him being angry. Just wish he didn't hate me, that's all. Hayden.
Hi.
It's good to see you down here.
Yeah, well, I had nothing else to do, so I thought I'd come and check out your latest investment.
Take a look around.
Father's been telling me he can't wait to learn how to fix an engine.
He's joking, Hayden.
Having a go at me, you mean? So is this it?
Well, yeah, I know it's not as big as the marina, but once we make a few improvements, like a second ramp and some more boats to hire out during the summer...
Yeah. Be back in the big time before you know it, hey, Dad? Anyway, I'll see you tonight. What's for dinner? Baked beans on toast, or are we lashing out and having sausages?
Hayden? Go on, you can say it. Spoilt brat.
You two should come to our place for dinner. Maybe Pippa's cooking will impress you.
Yeah, it was very nice, Ben. But I think it's a bit short notice.
Nah, it's no problem. I'll give her a ring. Don't know what we're having, but Pippa always cooked enough for an army. I'm not taking no for an answer.
OK, thanks.
Jack, I wish I could have been there to see it.
Yeah, I must admit it was very funny. Although it was just as well Sally agreed to rewrite the article, otherwise Alf might not have taken it so well.
I'm home. Mwah. How are my two favourite girls?
Oh, you stink. Go and have a shower.
Oh, doesn't a man have a minute to relax first?
No.
Well, thank you. By the way, Pip, I've invited Michael and Hayden over for dinner.
Tonight?
Yeah. Is that a problem?
Well, couldn't you have called first?
Well, I tried a couple of times. You must have been out. I didn't think you'd mind.
Pip, it's okay. There's plenty of food. None of the kids will be home for dinner.
Well, that's not the point.
Well, I should have tried again. It just slipped my mind. Look, I'll go and tell them we'll make another night.
No, don't worry. It doesn't matter now.
Well, where are you going?
Out to water the garden.
She'll get over it.
What did I do wrong? She usually loves company.
Yeah, well, Michael Ross isn't exactly company, Ben.
What?
Don't worry, you did the right thing, believe me. Oh, Pip, you're not wearing that, are you?
Well, what's wrong with it?
Oh, nothing. I just thought we might get dressed up a bit, that's all.
I don't know why you're making such a song and dance over a simple dinner invitation. I hope you're not expecting me to open a bottle of wine.
Michael will probably bring one.
Oh, I don't see why you should. It's hardly a special occasion.
Oh, it doesn't have to be. I always take a bottle of wine with me when I'm going to somebody's place for dinner. I'll get it. Mate, come on in.
Oh, yeah? Hello, Carly.
Hi.
Hello, Pippa.
Hi.
Look, I'm sorry, but Hayden isn't coming tonight. I hope it hasn't put you out in any way. I think he's just a bit shy.
No, that's all right.
I'll take those if you like.
Thank you.
Go and have a seat.
Thanks. I didn't know if you liked red or white, so I brought a bottle of each just to be on the safe side. Oh, and this is for you.
Oh, look, that wasn't necessary.
That's all right.
Oh, thanks.
So, Pippa, you want a drink?
No, not for me, thanks, Ben.
Michael?
Oh, I'd love a beer.
I'll get it. Look, I've got to do some things in the kitchen anyway, so why don't you offer Michael some of your antipasto,
And then one particular woman leant so far back in the chair, she ended up falling in the water.
No.
Of course, we all dived in after her, which was no mean feat in our condition, I can tell you. And I reached out and grabbed what I thought was a hair. It turned out to be a wig.
Oh, no, the
No
poor
way.
woman.
Well, we got her back on deck, but I'm sure she didn't know which was worse. Death by drowning or death by embarrassment.
I
I
bet.
feel sorry for her. Would you like some more beef, Michael?
Oh, no, thanks. I've had plenty. That's mine.
Oh, no, just a bit, thanks.
Just a bit? Well, thank you very much for inviting me, Ben. I haven't had such a good time in ages.
Well, we've enjoyed having you here.
Good food, good company. What more could a man ask?
I wonder why Elsa hasn't called.
Well, Bobby must be fine. She was only going to call if she needed anything, remember?
Oh, what if she's forgotten?
She hasn't forgotten. Just sit down and relax.
No, I might go over to Donald's to see how she is.
I hate to be practical, but can't you just call?
No, I'd like to see how Bobby is, if I can do that. Okay?
Well, what about dessert? Well, I don't think Pippa realised how popular cakes and meatloaves are going to be at the diner. She's practically chained to the kitchen, isn't she, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, she hardly ever stops.
Busy woman. No thanks. Look, I'd like to wait and thank Pippa for tonight, but I've got an early start in the morning, so I'll probably hit the track.
I'm sure she won't be long.
Yeah, I just get the feeling she's not coming back till she's sure I'm long gone.
What? What on earth gave you that idea?
Well, women don't have a monopoly on women's intuition, Carly. I just don't think she wanted me here tonight.
No. She was just worried about Bobby, that's all.
Yeah, well, it may be my imagination, but I'm sure I just made her feel uncomfortable.
Well, Pippa and Tom were married for a long time. I know that she says she's over it, but maybe she just feels a little bit uncomfortable sitting at the table with another man.
Well, I hope that's all it is. She's a lovely woman. Anyway, I'll be off. Please thank her for me. Tell her I had a lovely time.
You sure you don't want to wait a bit longer?
No thanks. I'll see you in the morning, Ben. Good night, Carly.
Good night.
Thank you.
See ya.
I think they make a nice couple, don't you?
Who?
Pippa and Michael.
Oh, Carly.
Maybe they'll get married and live happily ever after like us.
They hardly know each other. Besides, weren't you just telling Michael that Pippa still hadn't gotten over Tom?
Well, I had to tell the poor man something. Pippa was so rude, you know. I've never seen her like that before, and that's what makes me so sure that she likes him.
I tell you one thing, I won't invite somebody around here for dinner without asking her first.
Ben, she wasn't angry because you didn't ask her. Don't you pick up on anything? Michael really likes Pippa, and she knows it. Why do you think she went running over to Bobby's like that?
How do you come to that conclusion?
He bought her Barchi chocolate.
So?
So, what does Barchi mean in Italian?
Kiss, yeah.
Exactly. That is his way of showing her how he feels.
Oh, that's a bit over the top even for your imagination.
I quite agree. Carly, I am a grown woman and perfectly capable of organising my own love life. So if I want your matchmaking advice, I'll ask, okay?
Just in time for a brekkie. Do you want some tea?
Yes, please. Pip up yet?
No, but when she does, not one word about Michael, okay?
I'm not that stupid. I tell you, I've never seen her go off the deep end like that before.
Yeah, well, her love life isn't any of our business. Me and my big mouth, I could have kicked myself.
What I can't understand is...
Oh, it's just you.
Only me. What did you think it was, the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Oh, sorry, Soph. I didn't mean it like that.
Is there something going on around here that I don't know about?
No secrets around here, Soph.
Oh, pull the other one.
Do you want some brekkie?
Yeah, after I feed the chooks.
Okay, I'll get you some toast.
Yeah, thanks.
We better be careful. We don't want to get yelled at again.
I'll drink to that.
I'll apologise to Pippa when she comes down.
Good idea. That should clear the air.
Well, I better go. I'll be late for work. Same goes for you.
I'm only the hired help.
Well, at least we're working.
True.
Yeah, and I've got to go to boring old school.
You make the most of it.
Morning.
Hi.
Well, we're not talking this morning. We certainly had enough to say last night.
Look, Pip, about last night, we're really sorry. I mean, we had no right to say what we did. I guess we just read a bit too much into the situation. We should have... Well, we should mind our own business.
Apology accepted.
Well, from now on, the subject of Pippa Fletcher and Michael Ross is over.
Well, it certainly took you long enough. Okay, who's eaten and who hasn't?
We're right.
Yeah, we've got to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
See ya.
I thought you said there are no secrets in this house.
There aren't anymore.
See ya.
Pip?
Send me open ender. What's that? Wrong one.
Oh, sorry, mate. There you go.
Great.
What do you think?
I'm afraid she's had it. We're gonna have to strip her apart. Start again. You pass me adjustable?
What's the word on Bobby?
Huh?
Well, Pippa had to go and see her last night, remember?
Oh, yeah. She's fine as far as I know.
Oh, good. That was a great meal last night. Puts my cooking to shame.
Mine too.
Yeah, it was good of Pippa to have me round at such short notice.
Yeah. She's one in a million, Pip. Can you hold this steady for me?
Sure. Does she get out much, you know, movies, restaurants, that sort of thing?
Nah. Spends most of her time with the family. Not much time for anything else. Least of all socialising.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Things start to close in once you're on your own. You've still got kids to look after. Still, she's an attractive woman. She won't be on her own too long.
Well, I don't know. She thinks about Tom a lot. I reckon she'll stay single for a while.
Look, do you reckon you can manage things on your own for a while?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I've got to take care of something. See ya.
Hey, guess what? Matt found my purse.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
I know, I found it on the road.
Oh, talk about lucky. Yeah, lucky somebody else didn't find it
I
first.
know, that's what I reckon. It was right near the store. Can you imagine how many people must have walked straight past it?
Well, at least you got it back. You know I only married you for your money.
Oh, well, if that's the case, you've certainly blown it this time, haven't you? Where are you going?
To the surf club for a workout.
Oh, well, you certainly need to. Those muscles are getting a bit flabby.
Hey.
Hey, don't forget we're going to Marilyn's for drinks this afternoon.
Sure, the big celebration. I'll be back in time. See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, I'd love to be Marilyn right now. Ben and I could certainly do with a windfall like that.
As if I'm interested in her lousy little inheritance. It's hardly enough to spit at anyway. I mean, I've had money before, mate. Real money. I owned my own yacht when I came here.
Yeah? What happened to it?
I got stolen.
Ah, bummer. Was it insured?
You know, the thing that gets me is that bit about being a gold digger.
Oh, come on, mate. She wouldn't have meant it. Marilyn wouldn't hurt it fly. She was probably upset.
No, it sounded like she meant it to me.
Look, why don't you just go home, sort this out, and give her a hand with the party?
No, I'm not going.
Mate, you're taking this a little bit too far.
You reckon? Everyone treats me like I'm a loser, like I can't be trusted or something. I just expected my girlfriend to get behind me a bit more, not act as if I'm some sort of parasite.
Well, she's bought you a present, hasn't she? You can't let her down.
Oh, she can stick her present. And her party.
Adam, yeah, she's upset, all right.
Ah, Marilyn. Ben and I were just talking about what you're going to do with all that dough.
You should invest it, you know.
Yeah, but not in the share market or anything as risky as that. I reckon you ought to put it into a good block of land.
What about investment bonds? I mean, they say we won't have the pension when we're older.
Excuse me. Marilyn, you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine, Mrs. Stewart.
Look, he's probably on his way home right now.
I don't think he is, Mr. Stewart. I don't think he's ever going to come home. I'm my money.
Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't have said that.
And you're right, too. You were a jerk.
Hey, come on, back it up. You two are supposed to be those.
Right, then who wants to top up?
No, look, it's not the ordinary people. It's the people at the top.
No. People don't work hard enough. That's why productivity's down all over the country.
I tell you, Don, it doesn't matter how you put it. It's a small business that...
Shush, Mr. Stewart.
Oh, sorry, love.
Has everybody got something in their glasses?
Yeah, something.
Good, good. Well, I would like to propose a toast to Mrs. Winston. She was a very, very wonderful lady, and I was very fond of her.
Particularly in hindsight, eh, love?
Well, who invited you?
No, really, she was a wonderful person, and I'll always remember her.
Yeah, Mrs. Winston. Yeah.
There's another guest arriving, Marilyn.
Someone in a sports car.
Oh, well, we better go and check it out then.
It's Doug Rogers from the electrical store, isn't it?
Oh, Doug, I've got to say.